Approach the factory at the right time. There are 3 common mistakes I see startups making when producing apparel in Vietnam. The first mistake is to approach factories too soon. The right time to contact a factory is after you have completed 80% of your design and development phase. In other words, you have a tech pack and a physical sample. If you contact factories too early, you risk losing your window of opportunity. If the factories recognize that you are still in the design and development phase, then there is a high chance that they will mysteriously disappear, and you will be left frustrated and in the dark. Let me shed some light on this common mistake and offer some solutions. The journey you are embarking on, manufacturing apparel in Vietnam, has 3 phases. Phase 1, the design is in your mind. Phase 2, you create a physical sample. And phase 3, you hire a factory to mass produce your sample. The first 2 stages are called design and development. Question: what stage are you in? The right time to meet a factory is after phase 1 and 2, after the design and development is completed. Factories make garments. They don't design and develop garments. I see my clients hoping the factory will help them with design and development. This is a common mistake. Why? The reason is the staff working in factories are not trained to do design and development. Merchandisers source the fabric and trims you want. They don't source what they think is best. They do what they're told to do. Sewing staff are trained to copy your design over and over. In Vietnam, the culture does not teach brainstorming nor creative thinking. In school and at home, they are taught to do as they are told. Taking a time out and considering alternate ways to produce your design is not what they are hired to do. Asking a factory to do design is like asking the Starbucks barista to combine a pumpkin spice frappuccino with a Tazo chai tea to see how it tastes. Then telling the barista, if it tastes good, then I will buy it. It doesn't work at Starbucks, and it doesn't work when producing apparel in Vietnam. These sewers are very good at making the same thing over and over. They are not good at design, development, and brainstorming. They are hired and trained to specialize in one skill and repeat it quickly. Here you see sample room sewers. They are the best sewers who can sew any kind of garment. Their job is to make samples based on your technical specifications. They will reproduce your sample according to your instructions. They will not alter your design in a way that they think is better. Some of my clients tell me, I can do the design and development myself. Yes, you can, and I support you to do so. But my advice is, get help and pay for it. There are freelancers and companies who offer design services. Pay them to do design and develop your samples with them before you contact a Vietnamese sewing factory to show them your samples. Work face-to-face with these freelancers to learn and to quickly make improvements based on what you learn as you go. Here are some design and development companies that can help you. Lucas is the founder of Product Refinery. His team offers services like brainstorming design options, creating tech packs, and making samples. Here you can see a jacket he designed and produced for his client in Vietnam. He even came to Vietnam, which is how I met him. He came here to work directly with factories on behalf of his clients. He's based in Ohio, USA, and can be found at productrefinery.co. Mako Design is another company that can help you prepare to meet factories. They have teams of experts in Austin, Miami, San Francisco, and Toronto. Check them out at makodesign.com. In fact, there are companies or individual freelancers in every major city around the world. They can help you through the design and development phase. For example, Sarah specializes in women's fashion and is based in Manchester, United Kingdom. There are communities like Makers Row in New York with a plethora of resources and classes. Learn more about them at makersrow.com. Deepware offers full-service production and has 12 offices around the world and manufacturing teams in Thailand, Vietnam, China, Portugal, and India. IndieSource in Los Angeles also offers design, development, and small quantity manufacturing. Learn more at indiesource.com. Depending on where you live, just Google things like fashion incubator, and then insert your city. For example, here we Googled fashion incubator in Berlin, Germany. Or you can Google fashion design company, for example, in Paris, or fashion designer in Vancouver, or pattern maker in Dubai, or seamstress in Johannesburg as examples. Those keywords plus your city will help you find professionals who can help you with design and development. Get their help to make your tech packs and physical samples before you contact factories in Vietnam. Insider tip number 1, get an editable version of your tech packs. When you negotiate the price and terms with your freelance tech packer to have your tech packs made, insist on getting an editable version of the tech pack. You will want to be able to easily update the tech pack yourself in the future as you make changes during the design, development, and production process. If the tech pack is delivered to you as a non-editable PDF, then making updates requires that you pay more money to the tech pack creator every time you want to make a simple update. The right time to approach a factory in Vietnam is when you have a tech pack that is 80% complete and you have a physical prototype that is 80% accurate. Insider tip number 2. A rookie mistake is to come to Vietnam with just one sample. The first factory you go to will ask you to keep the sample for a day or 2 or maybe even 3 or more. If you don't leave it with them, then number 1, they will suspect that you are visiting other factories and feel that there's no loyalty. Number 2, it's harder for their technical team to accurately quote price if they don't have a physical sample in hand. So plan to have at least 4 samples made and give out 3 of the samples to the factories you meet. Always keep one for yourself. In the next lesson, we will talk about another mistake that startups make. They fail to understand why MOQs are so high. Hi, thanks for listening to the end. Can you see how producing your product in Vietnam will grow your business? Are you ready to grow? When is a good time to visit Vietnamese factories to get price quotes and samples? Contact us at vietnamfactorytours.com for more information about our consulting, factory introductions, and tours. Hire us to get you inside and find the right factory fast. Thanks for listening and have a great day. Remember, thoughts are things. Where there's a will, there's a way. Welcome to Vietnam.